Tom Cotton goes RINO? Is Cruz just faking his challenge? Is Pence backstabbing Trump with Mitch, McCarthy, and Nervous Nancy? Georgia state senators want Pence to delay this election officiation, whatever you want to call it. And Devin Nunes gets the Medal of Freedom. This is Hake News for the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. It's the end of Hour 1, Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. Stay tuned for Hour 2 with Jesse Lee Peterson. He will be right back, but first, Hake News, not fake news. Tom Cotton folds, according to Revolver and the New York Post. The senator from Arkansas issued a statement Sunday that he shared the concerns of his constituents about the election and that he supports a commission to study this past election, as Ted Cruz suggested. But he claims the Constitution only gives Congress the power to count the votes submitted by the states, not to question the votes. If he were to contest the electoral votes, he claims that it would be ineffective anyway. He says that he's concerned that Democrats would follow their precedent and abuse their power and further erode the Constitution. Whatever, Tom Cotton. President Trump challenged him on Monday yesterday. According to Revolver and Breitbart News, real Donald J. Trump tweeted, "How can you certify an election when the numbers being certified are verifiably wrong? You will see the real numbers tonight during my speech," which was last night, Monday night, in Georgia. President Trump had a great speech. But especially on January 6th, at Senator Tom Cotton, Republicans have pluses and minuses, but one thing is sure, they never forget, referring to the voters. The president later tweeted, "The Surrender Caucus within the Republican Party will go down in infamy as weak and ineffective guardians, quote unquote, of our nation who were willing to accept the certification of fraudulent presidential numbers." That's President Trump tweeting. I suspect this claim Republicans may be faking their objection to Joe Biden's illegitimate victory, according to Revolver, sharing a thread of tweets from The Last Refuge, also known as the Conservative Treehouse. He's the guy that writes that, or girl, I don't know. Also known as Sundance. The tweets say that Representative Mo Brooks exposed Ted Cruz's lack of an actual objection during an interview recently. Representative Brooks said that each state must be challenged individually, and only Senator Josh Hawley challenged just one state, Pennsylvania. Senator Cruz only wants that commission thing to study the results and has not challenged any particular state like Arizona, Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, Nevada. National File says that Pence and Kevin McCarthy and Nancy Pelosi, Nervous Nancy, and Mitch McConnell allegedly struck a backroom deal to end the electoral challenge after just that 2-hour debate, according to Revolver News. Shared by Revolver News anyway. Tom Pappert says that multiple Capitol Hill anonymous sources told the National File that they won't do it more than just this show. Earlier, National File claimed that House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, the RINO from Bakersfield area, California, originally planned to work with Nancy Pelosi to change the January 6th rules so that the challenge would not be allowed. McCarthy denied this, however. The anonymous sources, who always have an agenda, right, not always known to the media, claimed that McCarthy feared that the far-left RINO representative Liz Cheney would lead a revolt against McCarthy in the liberal wing of the Republican Party. Mike Pence has stated that voters suspicious about this election results will have their day in Congress. We'll see. Georgia state senators called on Pence to delay a January 6th electoral vote, according to the Epoch Times. At least a dozen have signed a letter, maybe as many as 16 or 18, who want the vote delayed 10 to 12 days. State Senator Brandon Beach said he's concerned about things including what happened in Atlanta on election night. Incidentally, the female pro-Trump lawyer Jenna Ellis suggested on Monday that Pence delay it. And Georgia's apparently RINO Governor Brian Kemp previously refused to call a special session to consider the issues with the election. State Senator Beach said people feel disenfranchised. Yeah. And Trump awarded the Medal of Freedom to Representative Devin Nunes, who unearthed the fake Steele dossier and many other things. I'm James Hake, now on to Jesse, Hour 2.